Alrighty. We made it back. Again. Once more. There will be D&D.
Into the thick of it.
um,
So thick.
once
And
again, our adventurers are underneath the city of Baldur's Gate, specifically a bathhouse in Baldur's Gate, searching for the dead three cultists. They have fought their way through, killing several of the cultists. They have almost died to a yellow mold, and they fought their way all the way through to a flooded room where, beyond a flooded hall they walked through, it opens up into a chamber with rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles up above the waterline in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around an island atop which two men circle each other with weapons bared. One of the men, a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and scarred face, towers above his opponent but is gravely wounded. The smaller is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, and has no flesh covering his skull. As you guys walk into the room, the skull-headed one, he looks up, sees you guys, and grabs his torch and runs to the north. The stairs leading out of there. The large man turns to face you guys and kind of puts his club down in a non-threatening way, and like he's breathing heavy and he looks cut up, and he's like, "Hello. My name is Mortlock. I was betrayed. These assassins conspired with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. I owe you my life." And you can see like half his face all scarred and burned, and he's talking with half his mouth.
Did you say they betrayed you and your brothers, or your brothers betrayed you?
My brothers conspired with these cultists to kill me. My family is paying the dead three cultists to murder people in the city. Our goal is to prove that the Flaming Fist can't do its job. Once the city stops paying them, the Flaming Fist will have less of a reason to stay in Baldur's Gate. With them gone, no one can stand in the way of my mother becoming the city's next Grand Duke. If she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share Etzra's fate and get dragged down into the Nine Hells.
I look at the two of them. What do we do?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
And I'm kind of whispering. How far away from this guy are we?
You're about 20 feet away.
Okay, so I've got my voice low, so he can't hear as easily. And I whisper to them, if they're paying the cultists, that makes them just as guilty as the cultists, right?
What do you speak of?
I mean, that's what that's what Captain Zoj wanted us to find out was to root out this lair. So if we're getting rid of the cultists and they're paying the cultists, that makes them just as guilty as the rest of them, right?
I'd say it does.
So what do we do with him? Do we kill him too? I mean, he's on his last leg at this point, it looks like.
That's a judgment call. I don't feel fit to make that. I don't care either way, but
Okay.
I
He
have
has no.
more information from my family about them
Well,
and
if
their
you're willing,
dealings.
if you're willing to work with us, then I think we can do our best to help you.
My mother's name is Duke Thalamra Valam Vanthampur.
Can you spell that, Matt?
Vantampur. And Thalamra is her first name. Thalamara.
Okay.
He's like out of breath, and he's like, my mother is one of the 3 remaining members of the Council of 4, which governs Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing Uldar Ravengard to travel to Echeril and meet with its High Overseer, Thavius Krieg. With Ravengard gone, the Flaming Fist is leaderless and vulnerable.
Well, seeing as your family betrayed you, are you willing to work with us peacefully?
Yes,
All right.
the Dead
Who is
3 cultists receive regular payments from my brother, Emmerich, who runs his own money lending business out of a tavern called Low Lantern. My mother doesn't expect much of me, but she thinks the world of Emmerich. He's always been her favorite. My oldest brother, Thirstwell, uses imps as spies throughout the city. He has a bathhouse under surveillance and probably knows you're here. He's very sickly and seldom leaves our mother's estate. If you've made it this far, you've killed most of the leaders of the Dead 3 cult. Without them, the cult will break up. The cultists keep their treasure nearby. He points south to the entrance, like the southeast entrance.
Is that the way that guy went?
No, he went north.
And who is that other man you were fighting?
very good question.
His name is Vaz. He's one of the leaders. dangerous.
Well, do you have any other information to share with us?
And have we already made an inside check on this guy? I don't think we have.
No.
Gerwin just walks up. He's like, "How do I know you're on the up and up about this?"
I'm streaming.
Kind of rubbing his belly. And he would like to make an insight check
Alrighty. Go for it.
with a 15 plus 3. That's an 18.
You think he's on the level?
Cool. You know, guys, I feel pretty comfortable and confident that he is telling the truth.
Well, as long as you're comfortable with it. Well, maybe you should go then. I say this to what does it say? His name was Martlock.
Yeah, Mortlock.
Morlock.
Mortlock.
Oh, Mortlock. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe you should leave then and leave the cultists to us. The way is pretty much clear from here. Just avoid the big tapestry upstairs.
They may not be safe out in the streets, especially if these premises are being watched. And they want.
Take care of my family. I have no intention of ever returning to this city.
That may be for the best. Maybe you should try somewhere new, like Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter or Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Hey, when you get up, whenever you get up at town, make sure you pay my friend Harvey a visit.
Okay.
Harvey D.
I will. The Low Lantern is an aging, three-masted merchant ship permanently docked on the east side of the harbor that's now a tavern. That's where Emmerich spends all his time and does his money lending. Be careful. And be careful in the next room. Vaz isn't to be trifled with. You see, he's
We
just
will.
like exhausted, and he kind of just plods past you, and kind of like nods at you as he goes by, and you see that he's just like massive. He's like possibly even a little taller than the Minotaur.
Wow.
He's a big dude.
Big guy.
The big great club, and you can see he's all cut up from dagger wounds as he walks by. He just kind of plods by.
I'm just about 5 feet, so I'd be short, stubby, and kind of.
And you wonder why I thought you were a dwarf for so long.
Gerwin just looks up. He's like, "Haha, I'm wider than you are tall."
This guy's pretty thick too, but it's like all.
I was
muscle.
trying to remember the picture that you had sent. I could.
It's in.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very big dude.
Yeah, he's a real big
Just
dude.
think of that meme that's like, damn boy, how'd you get so thick?
Damn, boy, you thick. You a thick ass boy.
All right, well, once he leaves, I look at the two of them and I say, treasure or him first?
Oh, we must
I'd
go
say
to see if there's something that will aid us in defeating this other.
That's a good
I was-
thought. Let's go do that.
I was thinking the same. Magic items, better weapons, such and such.
Brincel seems
Maybe.
to pop out of nowhere next to you guys, and she's like, "I agree."
Yeah. I would definitely like to be able to buy our way out of this flaming fist if we can. I'm already over this. So I guess we'll head to look for the treasure he spoke of.
That's to the
Alrighty.
south.
That is to the southeast. There's like a
Southeast.
stairway heading up out of the water, leading to the southeast. It's all like a
Oh,
rough-hewn kind of cavern that you're in.
Even better, we're getting
3 zombies. I just remember that.
Yes.
Zombie.
Or skeletons. It was skeletons.
Yeah,
Skeletons.
pet skeletons.
We were fighting zombies in another room. That's what it was.
Yep.
With the
got some
eight.
skeletons. Alright, so do you head down into that?
Yeah.
It's just a
We're off to see the treasure.
It's just a short flight of stairs that climbs into a circular chamber, and there seems to be 4 padlocked wooden chests piled in the middle of it.
Do my keen eyes spot any traps?
Go ahead and search. Brinsel's also going to do that.
I'm not so good at it, so I will just assist.
Okay. I will take your advantage. Hey! Hey! Yeah! An 18 plus 3. Oh, we're at perception?
Yep.
Okay. So 21.
Brinsel beat
I have
you
a
with
plus 5
22.
perception.
Take one
Of
side.
course she
the other.
did.
Divide and conquer.
She's like, it doesn't look trapped. Let's see if I can pick them.
I'm glad somebody can. My solution was turn into a bear and sit on it until it breaks.
I pull out my sword and jam it into one of the locks and try to break it off.
Oh, you're going to do that?
Yeah. She's going to lockpick one, I'm just going to break the other one.
There's
It's
4.
funny, the traps don't activate unless you try to break the lock.
Yeah. Explosion!
Oh, you know what? Brinsel's in the middle of picking it. She goes, "Don't you have keys?"
I'm in the middle of jamming my sword into it and be like, yeah, I do. And I pull that out and pull the ring of keys out and start trying to unlock the chest.
Though one of them opens the chest you're on.
Okay.
She says that, and I also hear that Gerwin just laughs uncontrollably. Just basically falls over just laughing.
She's like, good, because I'm not having any luck with picking this.
Well, allow me, and I'll unlock the other, or attempt to unlock the other 3.
Alright, yep, you find keys for each of them.
Okay. And what do we find?
Well, the first chest has 4,500 copper pieces in it.
Ah, that's still good.
Still
Still
you're
good.
the 4,500, you're like, yeah! And 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers.
So 4,500 CP. 2.
Yep, red crystal vials with gold stoppers. The gold stoppers themselves, you think, are worth about 25 gold each.
Not bad.
And the vials have some kind of liquid inside of them.
I'll taste test one of them.
The first one you taste test is a potion of fire breath.
Dude, imagine a bear wild shape breathing fire.
I just thought of that, and I was gonna say I'm handing that one to you, and then I'll check the other one.
Also a potion of fire breath.
I hand that one as well. You decide how those get used.
Oh my god.
Keep the stoppers. All right. What's in the next chest?
The second chest has 10 eye agates, worth 10 gold each.
What, like cat's eye?
Yeah, well, yeah, basically. And they're scattered amid 1,250 silver pieces.
You said there were 10 gold each?
Yeah.
How many silver pieces?
So there's only 2 of them worth 10 gold each, and then 1,250 silver pieces.
Okay. Next chest.
The next one contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask worth 25 gold pieces, resting on a bed of 2,400 copper pieces and 500 silver pieces.
500 silver.
Yep.
Okay. And the last one.
Contains a bronze crown with 5 spires, worth 250 gold piece. Each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons: black, blue, green, red, and white.
Okay. Is that all in that chest?
Yep.
Okay. I will take a minute to... No, I won't. Never mind.
I have a question for the DM.
Okay.
Since Potion of Fire Breath is a bonus action, and Bear Form has a multi-attack, the multi-attack... So if I use the multi-attack, is that one full action? Or is that
Yeah,
action and bonus action?
The potion takes 1 full action to use.
Takes
Well,
one full
I was
action to drink it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about like after the fact. So
Oh,
if I
yeah,
drink
after
it first
drinking-
and then went Bear, used multi-attack as Bear...
You know, that would be your action would be to drink it, and then you have to use a bonus action to exhale the fire.
Yeah, so when he
Like,
he
if
drinks
I'm
it,
already
the
in
next
bear
turn
form.
he turns into a bear.
Well, the
Oh yeah, if he drinks it this turn, and the next turn he turns or this turn he turns into a bear because he has to use a bonus action to turn into the bear,
Yeah.
right? So then next turn you would be able to do your multi attack and then bonus action breathe fire. Yes.
Weeds. So before we get in a fight, I'm going to drink it.
Hold on a minute.
Well, I have all of that written down, so ready to go when you guys are.
And don't worry, I did not forget to write down the Gold Stopper's Keep as a customization for the Potions of Fire Breath.
Do we need to take a rest before we proceed?
Didn't we just take a rest?
And
Like, didn't we just
you guys
come off a
are
rest?
just in the next room too, so
Yeah.
He might
Yeah,
come in.
let's just go take care of him.
All right.
Yep. Because you got to remember the bear sort of
Yeah.
protects me. So my 15
So,
HP is nothing.
yeah, as we go back, I'll ready up with my sword and shield, and that way when we start heading to that room in the north, you know, I'm going to go in ready to fight.
alrighty. So you go up the stairs to the room to the north, out of the water again, and you see that it's a long room that goes mostly west. East, there's another doorway, but to the west, you see burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind a fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in the gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw opened wide and a bony hand outstretched. And standing in front of the statues, in that section of the room, his sputtering torch lying on the floor near his feet, is Vaz. Daggers in hand.
Before we get an initiative, I would like to drink one of those potions.
Dagger in hand.
Do I have time to do that or no?
I would say at this point we're rolling initiative.
Okay, cool. I was going to say before we walked in, I was going to do that, but it's okay. I will go ahead and...
I touch, I was going to say Ergrim,
First,
not
initiative.
Ergrim. What's your name? what's your
Oh,
character's
Gerwin.
name? Gerwin. I'm gonna give you
First
my. I'm gonna give you my vigilant blessing, so you have advantage on your initiative.
Oh, that happens before initiative? Interesting.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can give it
yes,
to
yeah,
one
yeah.
creature I touch.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting that it happens before initiative, essentially.
Well, I
That's
rolled
fine,
twice, and my highest roll was 11.
then.
Should have gave it to the minute. I should have gave it to Brincell, but I don't know where
yes,
she
I
is.
feel inspired.
She's always like
She
hiding. So
rolled crappy on her initiative, too. That's funny. She rolled a 6.
It would have been good if I could have gone first, though, so that way I could drink the potion
Orkin got a 5.
and let it go all the way around.
Gerwin got 11.
I rolled a 17 with 0 modifiers.
So you got a 17. Alrighty.
Every time I played on D&D Beyond the past couple times, it's just been
I'm
crap
going
rolls.
going with it.
So, Vaz acts at the same time as you do, but he seems to be much more live. So he goes right before you. Do. Alrighty. Let's see where you guys at. You guys came up here. Yep. All
You know,
right.
how the heck would I heal a skeleton?
That's a great thing. You don't.
Because Clayton's damaged.
Namira, he looks at you with this horrible, like glare. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. A save.
Yep.
19 plus 5 is 24.
All right, you're fine.
Did he
Good
do
job.
something that like what did he do?
He just glared at you, and you just felt like taken aback for a moment.
But not
Okay.
too far back.
And then he waits. He just like sits there with he kind of flips his dagger back, and he just looks at you and he kind of smirks a little and waits. Your turn, Namira.
I raise my sword up in front of my face, and the holy symbol sort of flashes on my chest, and I will use my channel divinity and conjure my Twilight Sanctuary. So everyone gets a D6 plus 2 temporary hit points. Nice. Do you want me to roll it for everybody, or do you want everybody to roll their own?
No, you usually roll it for everybody. So
Okay, so everybody gets 8 temporary hit points,
Nice.
and when you're within 30 feet of me,
oh, that's right. It's like every round.
for the next minute, as long as you're within that 30 feet, you can either get temporary hit points, or you can end the effect of a charmed or frightened.
Nice.
That
That's an
is
awesome ability.
badass.
So I'm guessing, based on what he just tried to do to me, that will come in handy. So,
Sad DM noises.
and then about how far away is he?
He's about 25 feet from you.
All right, so he's in the bubble as well. But anyway, so I will end my turn there, just in kind of a defensive position.
Okay. Gerwin, you're up next.
Drink potion of fire breath.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to go into bear form.
How many of those do you have left, by the way?
Just one.
Okay.
I made sure to save one for the final fight.
All right.
I've already marked it too.
Are you going to use your movement?
I'm going to hold fast
Okay.
and just see where he moves next. Kind of gauge the battlefield.
Alrighty. Brincel. Let's see, she's about 25 feet away as well.
1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
I get 3 uses on this thing too. There's gonna be 3 fire breaths of a freaking bear. This is gonna be epic. God. I'm so excited. Cam, I'm gonna need you to draw a picture of this.
Fire-breathing bear.
Brincel just kind of like, she gets within 20 feet of him and then holds her action.
Now, do we see her, or is she just hidden?
You see her now because you didn't have a chance to hide. I didn't say it specifically before the fight, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be fair about it. But she waits. Borkin.
Borkin kind of steps near Namira and points big old fisted hand towards Vaz and says, Vaz! Behold! Do you not see the humor in all of this? Us against you! And he casts Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay.
It's
It's a wisdom save.
Alrighty.
You not entertained? I'm not entertained.
he's about to be.
12.
He makes it.
Okay. So he just kind of like smirks a little bit. That's the end of your turn?
And as a bonus action, I'm going to look to Namira, and he is going to use his bardic inspiration. He says to Namira, Namira, you cannot let this Vaj not laugh at my joke. Destroy him. So that'll be a D6 that you gain inspiration die.
All right. Vaz.
Can yours be used under for weapons attacks?
Yes.
They can.
Just not damage, I don't think, because that's valor.
You just reminded me I have a point of inspiration for something we did last time. I saw that little sun there.
Attack roll, same, not damage, but attacks.
Okay, so it can be attack rolls. Okay.
Yes.
I will remind you that you're now bear, and you did not tell the skeletons to do anything. So, Vaz.
Should've
He
said
was so
follow somebody's
excited about
commands.
becoming a fire-breathing bear. He was
Yep.
just like, fuck them skeletons.
Vaz looks at you guys, smirks, and streaks forward faster than you could possibly think he could, and gets directly in front of the bear. And as soon as he comes like in range of you, you just feel this horrible killing intent. And he goes to... He gets there, and he looks at... When he gets there, he looks at Borkin. I need Borkin to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
$19.
Okay, you're fine. And then he goes to stab Gerwin.
Oh, of course he stabs me.
19 to hit.
Ouch.
I believe that does hit the bear. Let me just double check though. Yeah, that definitely hits the bear.
Oh, and a natural
armor.
So, the first attack.
It just cancels out.
Yeah, the first attack he hits you for 16 points of piercing damage. You now have vulnerability to piercing damage, by the way, when you're next to him. So he hits you for 16 points of piercing damage, and then his critical miss. Oh, interesting.
Insta death.
Yo,
If he doesn't die,
He
then I'm
rolled a
going to
nat
kill him
20
next
on
round.
that save throw, so he's fine.
Anybody need to roll a nat
for a
20
moment,
next?
his dagger gets kind of tangled in your fur, and then he just rips it out.
Ow, God! So it hurts me.
Namira.
It was a sharp blade.
I rush towards him and attack him with my sword.
Okay.
Uh, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Then where's my D8 at? Okay. 8 points.
Okay.
I just come up and just come with a wide slash from the side. And then...
I forgot to do Brinsel's held action, too. I'll do that after you.
Okay. And then... The bonus action economy is not great. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Brinsel was holding her action to attack if he got close to her, or if someone got close, like within threatened range of one of her friends. So she throws her dagger because she wasn't quite close enough to attack him.
Oh, she actually considers us friends now? And not lackeys?
You're still lackeys, but
All the above.
We're acquaintances.
Friendly
hits
lackeys.
him.
Well, I was hoping that would be a nat 20. Dang.
I know.
6 and 7 points of damage.
Better than no points of damage.
Gerwin.
Nope.
Well, as you can imagine, he pissed the bear off. Gonna go ahead and do the 1-2 step here with the. He's gonna take a big old chunk out of his neck, or at least try to, with a bite.
Okay.
And remember, when you end your turn, you can pick temporary hit points or a charm effect.
Gotcha. So that was a 19 plus 6.
That hits.
So 25.
That hits.
Honestly, if you would have said that missed, I would have just ran away. And that's a D8 plus 4. So 6 plus 4, that's 10.
Okay.
So he bites into his neck and then he immediately just claws him underneath.
As soon as you bite into his neck, you feel like you're digging in, and then he uses his reaction to become unstoppable, and you do 0 damage.
What a freaking cunt. I should have said I wanted to use inspiration on this next roll, just
So like
because.
you bite into his neck, and you almost feel like your teeth are about to sink in, and then he just kind of flexes his muscles there, and you're just like, Kunk.
Well, an 8 plus. Which one is that? I'm pretty sure it's 6, but let me just double check it.
That was your set. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, second roll. 8 plus 6, 14.
He like knocks your like claw out of the way with his offhand.
Alright, well, I'm going to give my fire breath to the face now, or neck, since that's where I'm technically aiming. If I can find it again. It's a successful DC dexterity of 13.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw. 3, 4.
He gets advantage against magical effects and attacks.
No.
He got a 14 with advantage.
What a bitch. Well, he takes half of 18, so 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's 1 use.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and mark that. That way I don't forget.
Brinsel flies forward and goes to stab him. With her short sword. Oh, natural 1. Oh, jeez. So she goes to attack. She goes to attack him, and he like quickly turns the dagger on her and makes her stab herself.
He does like the Jackie Chan move where he
Yeah.
takes your gun and flips it back around, but instead he stabs her with her own knife.
Yep. And
What a level 2 big bad is this?
She took 13 points of damage from it because it was a critical hit on herself.
Damn.
Jeez.
We just see her float to the ground.
She's like, ah! Wait, why was it not? Oh. And then at the end of her turn, she'll grant herself the 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I meant to do that. It's okay.
Well, it's a D6 plus 2. Oh, well, I rolled an 8 earlier,
Yeah,
so yeah.
Is it 8 every
So-
turn, or do you roll it every turn? I thought it was just 8. 'Cause that
I
was
mean,
the-
it says
I thought, yeah,
you
I could
grant
add
a
that.
D6 plus 2
Oh, roll
temporary
it.
hit points.
Okay,
So,
yeah, roll it.
Cool. Yeah, you're rolling it for me.
or would you roll it? I mean, I don't care.
You roll it.
I
It's
don't
your
care.
spell.
You roll. It's your spell, dude.
So 5 plus 2, I guess, for Tyler, and then 2 plus 2 for Brian.
All right.
Wait, so the bear's still good?
Yep.
Well, that's what you would have wanted, right?
Yep. I put that temp HP on the bear form, by the way. If you can't see it, I don't know if you can see that or not.
I can't, but yeah. Orkin, you're up.
He is going to look at Vaz and say, "You're matched! 5-1! Plus 2 skeletons! You
Freak.
cannot win!"
The skeletons
He's
are just
gonna-
sitting there like,
So he
I
does
should've
Are you
that.
talking about us?
I should have told him to clack, 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 clack.
As he casts a vicious mockery upon Vaz.
okay,
It's a wisdom save.
okay. He got a 16.
Yeah, he makes it. So he doesn't take the damage.
He's a nasty one.
Yep.
That's the end of your turn?
As a bonus action, where is it? He's going to give bardic inspiration to Thunderflow. You must not let this demon hit you. Be inspired by my voice and destroy him. As you get a bardic inspiration as well.
Okay. Vaz starts his turn. He glares over at Brinsail. She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, she's fine.
She just barely made it, I think. Yep. So she's fine. And then she attacks Gerwin again. Or he attacks Gerwin again.
After I'm done with him, he's gonna be a she.
14 to hit.
And that hits the bear at least.
You take 18 points of piercing damage.
18 points of thunderflow damage.
And then he attacks you again with the dagger.
Good fucking lord.
That time it was a 12.
That hits too.
Okay.
Hit the bear.
And another 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
He just like stabs you super fast. Twice.
So I go back. So I had 7 there. So I take 10, 11, and normal. All right, I'm back to normal, and I look pretty damn hurt because my actual HP got touched that time,
And it's Namira's turn.
and I have no more wild shapes.
I raise up my shield and go for a slam and cast Inflict Wounds.
Alrighty.
13 plus 5 is 18.
That hits.
So 13 necrotic damage.
He starts laughing. You hear him like, and he uses Unstoppable, a second use of Unstoppable to take 0 damage from that.
Does Gerwin get hit points back? Temporary hit points? Because it was another
Yes, dude,
round?
sorry. I
Just
keep
saying.
forgetting that because it wasn't something that my brain doesn't think.
You get 3.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I don't like going after him because that was one of my harder hitting spells. Alright, well, I guess that's my turn then.
Okay. Gerwin.
How close is everybody to me?
They're all huddled around this guy for the most part. I don't know if Borkin got within 5 feet.
No, not yet.
Well, everybody's within 15 feet.
Yeah.
Should I give you all damage or no? and risk not doing as much to him? So what I'm going to do... Damn, that takes an action to do.
At least you still have your bonus action to breathe fire.
I'm reading this spell right quick. I never read it before. I never used it. Create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range.
That would be
And then it
Make a rain.
explodes.
So I'd have to be at range, so that freaking don't work. I'm going to use... Produce Flame. Do I have to be at range to use that, or can I just technically take it and just right in the face?
If you...
Because it's just like a flickering flame appears in your hand.
I think you're still, like, it's a ranged attack, right? Does it say ranged if you use it as a
Yeah, I think
ranged
you
attack?
throw it.
Yeah.
Cast at will, 1d8 damage. Let's see.
Or do you just create flame on them? I'll have to look.
The spell ends if you dismiss it. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast a spell or as an action or later turn, you can hurl the flame.
Yep.
Indicating it's arranged.
Yep.
Alright. Take that then. Use an inspiration on that.
It's disadvantage to... You did it. Disadvantage? Yeah, 7.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold up. Do what?
Oh, wait, you did
It's a
the...
disadvantage.
Wait, you
So
just did a
you-
Thorn Whip instead?
I did Thorn Whip,
Oh,
and as I rolled, I was like, we'll use the inspiration on that. Sorry. That's what I was saying. I don't know how inspiration works with you, sorry. I was just like,
Before the-
Inspiration is at advantage, but if you're using a ranged attack on it, it would be disadvantage, so it would be straight roll.
A straight roll.
okay,
So it'd be your first roll there, the 2.
well, that was a waste of inspiration.
He just dodges to the side, smirking at you. You still have your bonus action.
Yep, I'm going to use that flame again.
Okay. It's a dex save, right?
Yep.
Oops. It was supposed to be advantage. Play roll a natural 20 anyway, so he just dodges lively out of the way.
Hold on. Don't pay attention to this roll. I put too many there. That was my bad.
So he takes half damage from dodging, right?
Yeah. But that's the correct amount on this one.
Okay.
15, so
Okay,
half
so
of that,
that's
7.
Alrighty. Brinsel, her turn. She tries to once again stab this guy. She feels she doesn't like that she's been stabbed herself.
by her own blade.
And she just like yells at him. And she was like, "Die, you ugly skull-headed thing!" She goes and misses. He just kind of like chuckles and just moves his head to the side a little bit. Borkin.
Let's see. He's gonna come up to the to Thunderflow and cast Cure Wounds, singing to him, "Thunderflow, feel your energy rush back and be healed." And you take, oh my god, 3 points of healing.
Are you just behind him then?
I go up to him, but yeah, behind him.
Okay.
I look back and say, "Thank you." Did we count Thorn Whip as a ranged attack, by the way?
You are going to sleep. It's
Uh,
not playtime.
I'm not sure which Thorn Whip is. I
It's
thought
a
you
melee.
were- If that was melee, you would just been your first roll anyway. I mean, or if he had it at advantage, it still would have been 5 and it still would have missed. So, either
Yeah.
way.
I was making sure I was thinking right. I was like, wait a minute.
Thorn Whip's melee. Wait, Thorn Whip's is 30 feet, range 30 feet.
Yeah, because it's a whip.
It's a whip melee attack.
So it's also a ranged spell attack.
Oh, interesting.
Weird.
Yep. It does say make a melee spell attack. It just has a 30-foot range. That's interesting. So yeah, it wouldn't have been a disadvantage for that one. It's a weird one. But either way.
I was making sure I was thinking right. That was
you're
my
right.
head.
You can hit it. You can hit with it up close. And it's your turn again.
Oh, and the way that the inspiration roll works is you just roll a 1d6 to add to your roll.
Yeah, his inspiration is 1d6. My inspiration is advantage. So it depends on if you used the bardic inspiration or if you used the inspiration you had from me.
I
Gotcha.
had the inspiration from you.
Yeah.
That's what I was going
You
for.
also have bardic inspiration from him now.
Okay. I use Thorn Whip again. Ooh, I didn't have to use it.
Well, it's Borkin's turn right now. Oh, wait, no. Borkin just went.
Yeah, I'm done.
We're
Wait,
back to the top. So we're back to the top of the initiative.
I was sorry. That was my. I'm messing up over
Yeah.
here. Sorry.
It's all right. You're fine.
That's what I get for asking the question.
Oh, damn! Yes, up! You're not
So-
allowed!
He kind of he looks over, saw that you tried to cast a spell on him, Cam, Namira, and he goes to first he glares at Gerwin.
Wisdom save, right?
Yep.
That one.
Okay, you're stunned.
All right.
Um,
Let me add that to my active conditions.
but he lets you be stunned and then attacks Namira. Uh, 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
Okay. He did 12 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
And then goes to attack again. And that was 23 to hit again.
Jesus. Yeah.
And now he does 16 points.
I'm down.
Okay. And at that he chuckles. Now it's your turn, Namira.
Okay.
I will roll your death save. Okay. Gerwin.
I'm stunned.
Yep, you're stunned until the end of your turn. Brinsel. She tries once again to stab him. Oh man, I'm rolling crappy. Miss again. He just kind of dodges out of the way. Borkin.
He's going to cast Vicious Mockery on him. You cannot win this fight! You will fall!
Alrighty.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Uh, 16.
He makes it.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Does that mean that your divine aura is gone, Cam?
Or is it until dead, like completely dead?
Until you are incapacitated or die.
So you're incapacitated right now.
Yeah, so it is off.
Okay.
How far away am I from him?
You're like 10 feet away. You're just on the other side of Gerwin.
Alright, so can I move 10 feet away and then rush him to do a goring rush?
Sure.
I need to move at least 20 feet in order to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So he kind of backs up, and then he rushes forward to him as a bonus action.
Okay.
That's 20 to hit.
That hits.
So it does 2 damage.
Okay.
And he is... is that the other one? Oh, that's the other one. Okay, never mind. That's it.
I will remind you, Gerwin, you now are not a bear and can
Yep.
talk.
Oh yeah. I know. I missed that on the last time because I'm sitting here trying to think of a way to.
All right. So what else are you doing, Borkin?
That was my bonus action. I don't think I can do anything.
Well, you have an attack action, right? Or what did you do for your action?
I attempted to cast the Vicious Mockery,
Oh, that's
and it
right.
failed.
Okay. Alrighty. It's his turn. He glares at Brinsil. Again. Oh, actually, before he starts his turn, you see Mortlock charge into the room with his his great club, and he just runs up and tries to brain Vaz. You thought maybe he was watching from the room, seeing how you guys were doing. He hits him. So that is 2d4 plus 4. Does 9 damage to him. Vaz uses his Unstoppable to take 0 damage from it. And then Mortlock attacks again before he goes. And hits him again. Nine damage. Alright. So now, Vaz is going to attack. And he tries to glare at Brinsil. Nope. Well, yeah. fine. And then he tries. He just gets like renewed anger at Mortlock and tries to attack Mortlock again. Yep. Hit. 12 points of damage. Okay, and then he goes again. Hit. 16 points of damage. Now Mortlock looks real hurt. Namira. Cameron!
I
Are unconscious.
am unconscious.
Gerwin.
I'm going to, first of all, turn and talk to all 3 skeletons and tell them to attack right after I'm done.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Thorn Whip this bitch. Oh, it was a nat 20 and it rolled to a 2. God dang.
He like
7.
out of the way of it.
Alright, now I'm just going to, keep wasting my turns.
Do you have any more of the...
I have one more fire breath. That's what I was about to do. So DC 13. Go ahead and roll the D6s. It's a 12 if it's full damage, or 6
yeah,
if it's
he makes it, so he takes 6.
All right, and then each of the skeletons, I will just have them basically kind of surround him, like go to the other side of him.
Brinsel's
clump around
having
him.
horrible luck. Okay, we'll go ahead and have them attack.
Yep, with short swords. So I'm going to just do all 3 attacks with short swords at the same time. That way we can save time. One rolled a nat 20, one rolled a 16, one rolled a 3. But the 16 and the 3 get a +4, so...
The 16 hits, the 3 doesn't, obviously.
The 13?
And the nat 20... What?
One was a 13, one was a
3.
No, one was a 13, one was a 20, and one was a 16.
Oh, yeah,
But they all get a +4.
They all hit, then.
Okay.
Double damage.
For
Regular
one of them.
double damage for the crit. It hits him in the leg. It stabs him in the leg, and you see that it seems to injure his leg.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll 2 for the 2 that hit normally. That was 10 damage with those. That was a short sword.
Nice.
And then the next one, that gets double damage. Here we go. It's probably going to be like a 1. So that's a 4 plus... I didn't add the bonus on the other ones, but it's okay.
Oh, what's the
4
bonus
plus
on the
2.
other ones? 2?
Plus 2, so it'll be plus
extra
4.
All right.
So 4 plus 2 is 6. So 6 times 2, 12.
All right. Oh, wait, no, it's... The 4
No,
would be
it's
4 times 2 is 8.
8. 10. Sorry.
Yeah, 10.
My bad.
Yep. All right, now after those attacks, he's kind of looking rough. Brinsel is just feeling frustrated that she can't do anything, and so she tries to use a medicine check on Namira, because she can't have one of her servants going. I don't know what's wrong with him. Her. So she fails her medicine check. Borkin.
I'm going to use my rapier, my main hand, and my dagger in the offhand. Attack. And let me see if I do a hit, then I'll do a hammering horns. So I have to see if I hit with one of those.
Okay.
So I'll attack with the rapier first. Main hand. Oh, God! It was a natural 20. It rolled to a freaking 2.
Yep.
Dagger attack. That's
That
21.
hits.
All right, so I do 1d4, not plus 2, so I'll just roll a d4 because it's so just 1 damage from that.
Okay.
But but with that, I'm going to use my hammering horns immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn. You can use horn action to attempt to shove that target with your horns. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and within 5 feet of you unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw, DC 11. You push it up to 10 feet away from you. So...
it succeeded. He just kind of like stops you. You see that he's really strong, actually.
Okay, so, but I roll my attack.
So apparently he just grabs your horns and stops you and just gives you this, like, evil glare. Namira. Or actually, it's his turn. Sorry, it's his turn. So he attacks.
Wait, does he go? Or does what's-his-name go?
He... Oh, yeah, no, yeah. What's-his-name gets to go first. You're right. You're right. Thank you. And he attacks him. He's holding your horns right now, and he looks like he's about to attack you. But he just kind of dodges out of the way of the first Great Club attack. And he's like, I'll get back to you.
Yes.
And he also dodges the second Great Club attack. And then, as he's holding your horns, he looks over at Gerwin. I need Gerwin to make a wisdom saving throw. I'll have him do it when he gets back to his desk. And then he attacks you, Borkin. Ooh! He only rolled a 10. So, like, you managed to, like, just twist your horns, and he, like, misses you. And then he attacks again. That time it was a 23.
That hits.
And you take 16 points of piercing damage.
That's it.
How it knocks you unconscious? Alright, so you're unconscious?
Yep.
Okay. Namira, you make a death save. Gerwin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw because while he glared at you.
Okay. Yeah.
You are stunned, so you can't do anything this turn. Brincel, once again, just trying to do a medicine
what
check.
about the skeletons? Can they still attack?
Yes, they can still attack. And Brincel's like,
Sweet.
she's bleeding out. I don't know what to do.
1, 2, 3.
The second
So
two
two-
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say 17 plus 7 or 17 plus 4 for both of those,
Yep, those two hit.
and then cool. So what was that? That was a D6, I think. Let me make sure. Sorry, I was over there wrestling my
You're fine.
3-year-old.
Yeah. As you guys
So
are just
4
like
and then
trying,
6.
as you guys are just trying not to die to this guy, the skeletons just come up and start like stabbing him from behind with these short swords, and he just falls.
I commanded them to keep going,
Okay. They just
and not
just
they're
keep
not going to
stabbing
stop.
him. Yeah. As I said, Brincel, she's like, I can't seem to do anything. Borkin, I gotta make a death save for you.
Yep.
Namira, well, actually, Bortlock tries to do a medicine check. He doesn't. He's like, I need someone that knows what they're doing here. Okay. Namira.
We're still in initiative, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Cool.
Namira. Brincel's like, she's fading fast. Gerwin.
Cast Cure Wounds on Namira with a 7 plus 3,
All
which
right.
is 10.
So you heal 10 hit points, and by the way, I had rolled 2 failures and 2 successes. The next one decided your fate.
I was gonna say, can the DM inspiration be used on?
Actually, I think the DM inspiration can be used on. Can it be used on? Yeah, I'd say the DM inspiration can be used on whatever. So it can be used on death saves.
Yeah, that's a
You just have to
save.
let me know, and I would do it.
Okay.
But not this
But
time.
that was close.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
you were about to die.
And Borkin had only 2 rolls so far, correct?
Just one.
Or
He's
just
had
one,
one
okay.
so far.
So I was making sure I made the correct choice, and Namira first, and then
Yep.
Brincel goes over to Borkin and tries to make a medicine check. And she's like, I'm no good at this. I'm gonna find my dagger. And she goes and starts looking for a dagger. Borkin. Okay. Namira.
I'll use my last spell slot on Borkin and so kind of get up to my feet and reach down and pat him on the shoulder and do 7 hit points.
Alright, so you wake up. Mortlock's like, oh wait, I'm gonna go now. and
Thank you.
thank you,
She
sir.
says very weakly.
and he looks really hurt. Like he looks like the guy just like screwed him up when he came up.
Are we dead?
I lay both my tiny little hands on his big body and heal him with cure wounds.
All right.
You want to rephrase that?
No, that's exactly what I
Alright.
meant.
All right. Yeah.
Eight
he's like-
hit points.
He kind of like
He rubs his belly on him too.
that feels a little better. He still looks like he's pretty messed up, but he's like walking a little easier now.
That was one spell slot used for roleplay purposes.
Skeletons, man. You should have had them attack.
They're still attacking. They're not
Oh,
letting
yeah.
loose.
Yeah,
It's
they're
gonna be
just-
like
they're
nothing
just-
but blood over
They're
there.
just stabbing him.
We're just gonna walk away and leave him there, stabbing.
The fate
That was
of
tough.
the
I should have said something before I turned into bear. That way I could have saved my bear.
That guy was for real nasty.
Yeah. I go over to his body and pat him up and down and see if I find anything.
You have to
sports.
like, you're like you can't really get to him because all 3 skeletons are just stabbing him.
Oh, I command them to stop.
Okay.
And then I'll check his body.
Okay.
You can have them resume after she's done.
Yeah, after she's done.
He has his dagger, and that's about it.
Does his dagger seem special in any way, or is it just a dagger?
Just a nasty dagger. Yep.
He was just really good with it.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he had what was called Aura of Murder. Anyone within 5 feet of him gained vulnerability to piercing damage. So anytime he hit you guys, it was doing double damage.
And then he had that ability to not take damage.
Yep, 3 times a day. And he used all 3 of them.
Let's be honest.
And then his
He
multi-attack,
would have got tore up that first time I attacked him if he didn't use that.
And then multi-attack was Stunning Gaze, and then 2 dagger attacks at +7 to hit. And then he had magic resistance.
Yeah, I know.
So he was a nasty one, real nasty. So I was like, oh god, this adventure's crazy. I'm gonna kill you guys again.
And again, and again.
All right. So anyway,
Every time we go somewhere new, it's a new party because we keep dying.
luckily,
I mean, that's the thing about the first few levels of D&D. It's like until you get to like level 4 or 5, it's kind of precarious.
Yeah, especially 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are really like just survive until level 3 kind of things.
If I could just make it one more level.
At this point, Brinsel's like, oh my god, and she's like sitting next to you guys, and she just starts like wiping her hands off on your clothes because she was like trying to stop the bleeding and has like your blood all over herself, and so she just starts freaking out.
To tell the skeletons to dry their swords off on her.
Do you?
No, that would probably kill her because their swords are probably bigger than her.
So you're in this room with these solid wood, nasty-looking statues.
Oh yeah, they were kind of like a weird puzzle, weren't
You
they?
can see that the one statue, as I said, is an armored man holding a spear, and the spear is an actual spear. The statue's wood. And then you have the other statue with the harlequin mask. It looks like it's an actual harlequin mask on a wooden statue. And then you have the other statue. And then the other statue is just the black-robed skeleton with its jaw open and bony hands outstretched.
I'm assuming that these are representations of the dead three.
Indeed.
Is the spear or the mask look like they're nicer than usual or special in any way, or are they just?
I mean, they don't look anything special, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I would like to investigate the one with the mask.
Is
Okay.
there any significance to them, like religiously?
They're they look like the depictions of the dead three gods you saw earlier on the doors.
Well, I mean the items that each one of the statue has within them. Is there like some significance to like the spear or the?
I mean, he said he was going to look at the mask one. What do you do?
I'll take a look at the spear.
Okay. Okay. So first, Gerwin, what do you do with the mask?
I mean, I guess I'll see if it's. I'll do a. We already did like Arcana check for.
Well, Arcana
The
checks
door.
won't tell you if something's magical.
I guess I'll just see if it's removable.
It is. Do you remove it?
I do.
When you say it like that,
You remove it, and you reveal Ball's ghastly skull-like visage underneath.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay.
I just
so,
go. Ugh.
Borkin, what do you do?
Put it back.
Okay, you put it back.
I take the spear and.
As you get close to the statue, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Oh shit! You chose the wrong statue.
you chose poorly.
I rolled a 6. Well, I
You
rolled
get-
a 2, but I got a
When
6.
you get up to 5 feet within the statue, you can't help yourself. You're compelled to kneel. And you are now kneeling before the statue, and you can't move or take any other actions or reactions other
He
than
gets
kneeling before
close
the
to it and goes, gets on his knees.
Yeah.
So what was the other
So
statue?
you guys watch Borkin walk up to the statue and just kneel before it.
Borkin, what are you doing there? Is it someone
His-
you know? Something
Sure,
special?
he's like tilted to the side, looking up at the statue.
Does it amaze you that much?
I don't think he's doing that on purpose.
At this point, I'd like you to make another. What are you doing, Namir?
I was just gonna say I go over and like touch him on the shoulder.
Okay, as you get close, I need you to make a charisma saving throw as well.
Okay,
But roll
We're all
better.
gonna be stuck in this room trying to make Christmas.
21.
All right, you're fine. You feel this like you're just like I don't know what's going on. I'd like you to make another saving throw, Borkin. Another charisma saving throw.
Would me like pulling him back like help give him advantage?
Right, you gotta grab the bull by the horns.
No, you start dragging him back, and he's just sitting there in a kneeled position. Did you roll again?
Yeah. I rolled a 3 that time,
Oh yeah.
so I got a
he's
7.
he's still just looking up in awe at the statue kneeling before it.
You just hear like these guttural like sounds like.
Yeah, I just like wrap my arm under his arm and just start hauling him back away from it.
Okay, go Go ahead and make another charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
Me or him?
Him.
There we go.
All right, he breaks free of the compulsion. Now,
What is the other statue?
it is a robed figure with a skeletal visage and skeletal hands held out like.
So was I enthralled
It's
by
not holding
the
anything, right?
statue or the spear?
The statue.
Okay.
Well, I mean, or the spear. One of the two. You don't know. You got close.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got close to it and I was like, it was all one. Something about that thing. Very.
Yeah, I felt it too. These three gods aren't very nice.
I don't think I'll mess with the one that looks like a skeleton. He looks he looks kind of creepy. I'm not gonna get near that one, especially what just happened there.
Are there any more doors in and out of this room other than the one we came through?
There is one to the east of the room that looks like it also meets up with the other. Well, no, actually, it doesn't look like it meets up. There's one to the east of the room. Wait, is that like a curtain in front of it? I think.
So we don't see it.
Well, I know one thing for sure:
Well,
we're not
looks-
touching that damn curtain.
Yeah, if there's a big curtain or a big tapestry hanging in front of it, I'm not touching it.
Any campaign we play in from now on, we're never touching curtains, so don't put them in there. We almost TPK'd on a
If you don't want us to, go through a door, just put a tapestry.
Yeah, just say you
it
see a
looks
tapestry hanging
It
in
looks
front
like
of the
there's a
door.
tapestry hanging on the east wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not messing with it. I
Okay.
learned my lesson.
But there is another exit out of the other room. Out of the main room that you came into this area with.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here then and take a
Oh,
well-deserved rest.
Are we going to leave these statues for whoever else falls prey to them?
See if you can move that one right there, and I point to the last one that we haven't went to.
I have a better idea. And I pull out a torch and light it, and I toss the torch onto the feet of the statue.
Which one?
The spear one to
Okay.
begin with.
Already. Go ahead
So
and
they're
make an
made of
attack
wood.
roll.
So
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll. I want to see if you can hit it from where you're at since you're tossing it.
okay.
It's not a hard DC, I don't think. Let's see.
To avoid any damage to myself, I'm going to run through the curtain.
What am I adding?
Just your dex.
My dex?
Yeah. Because you're tossing it.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
Alright, I mean, it's not that hard to hit. So, yeah, you toss it at its feet. It's
And just
starts
kinda-
slowly on fire.
okay. That's good enough for me.
Okay. Leaving the other two?
I don't have any more torches unless they do.
There were some on the floor. Are they burned out or are they still going?
They were like sputtering. One of them's sputtering, the other ones are burned out.
I mean, I have a tinderbox. I could try to relight them.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Relight them and then throw them, I guess.
Cast Produce Flame and just throw it
Yeah,
over there.
do that. Just chuck a produce flame at them.
Okay. Which one?
I'll,
do you-
Or do you have a fire breath left?
I mean, I do, but I have to drink the whole potion to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That
No,
would be
I
a
meant
waste of...
did you
Nah,
use
I've
all
already
three
used-
of your? Okay.
Yeah, I used those 3.
Yeah, chuck a produce
just-
flame at it. That'll be easier.
I'll throw it at the mask one.
Okay. You do so.
Or that's one that hasn't been burnt right yet.
Yeah,
right.
both of them haven't been burned other than the one with the spear. The spear one's the only one starting on fire now. So you start that one on fire?
I do.
Alrighty. The one with the mask starts burning.
Cool. And I guess I'll do the last one
Okay. You shoot the
since
one.
nothing happened to the others.
You shoot the fire at the one with the the outstretched skeletal hands, and as soon as it lights on fire, you feel this this dark energy surround you, and you feel weakened by it.
Who knew? Me volunteering to help somebody out. Fuck me over. The good guys always get beat up.
I will send you a message. Your character
God.
obviously does not know this, but you do as the player. Alrighty?
Alright. Shit, this ain't good. I probably just got cursed or something. Hopefully it's not as bad as the curse that I got from the, it wasn't even a curse, that was just like a mental thing with the Mind Flare crystal.
Yeah. How do you always get the afflictions?
That's what I didn't even mean to. I was just like, here, I'll help you out.
Lucky, I guess.
Oh, God. Gerwin just pulls out a freaking dagger and stabs himself in the face. Because that's honestly better than what I just got.
So I
Yeah.
make a note on your character sheet somewhere about that.
Which curse was that? That's... Oh, God. It's not even... That's not cool,
I think your first impression of not wanting to mess with the skeletal one was a good one.
Well, he looked creepy, so why would... Damn it! That's what I
How's
get
he
for
gonna play this one, Fred?
Not very good.
Then Gerwin got a curse.
It might-
He's all day long.
It'll probably take a while for your character to realize it's happening too. You just like
Yeah.
feel like, what was that?
Is this something that he's gonna have to keep track of, or you're gonna remind him about?
Well,
Both.
it's pretty easy to keep track of.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it comes up, you never know. Might just the way the dice rolls. I mean, it might be that it never happens till like level 6 or something, and they're like, "Wait, what?" But anyway. So, yes. So there's a curtain at the far
I
end
just
of the
kind of
room.
look. I just kind of look at the burning flames and just say, "Let's get out of here."
Okay. You enter the room to the south again. You see there is a stairway going up to the east.
I was actually going to suggest we go through the curtain. Just because we've already been that way, what if there's something to take care of this way?
Just make sure there's nothing on the backside of it.
Yeah, not an incident like the mold we already found.
I volunteer as tribute. I'll go and gently move the curtain to the side.
Okay. It moves. You see a 5-foot hallway heading back into another room that opens up, and it's another it's like a 25-foot by 15-foot room with a door on the south wall. And in the middle of the room, or actually in this room, are 9 wooden crates scattered throughout the room, and scurrying amongst them are 6 rats. And they're just kind of like sniffing them and trying to get into them.
I guess I'll look in the... Well, I'll
You
investigate for
dirty rat.
traps before opening crates.
Okay, Brincel follows you too.
So, do you want me to do an investigation check to look for traps or perception?
Perception.
Alright.
Perception.
24.
Okay,
That's good
and
enough.
Brincel got an 18. You both don't see anything.
Cool. I begin opening boxes left to right, I guess,
Okay.
as you would read.
You find that there are 10 days worth of rations.
Nice. You
There's
like ration.
a bag of 20 caltrips. There are 3 flasks of alchemist's fire.
Crap. Or, I was trying to get my notes pulled up.
Those aren't the same as the potions. Don't drink those.
Namira's writing this down correct.
You said it's 3 flasks of alchemist fire.
Yep, and a bag of 20 caltrips, 10 days worth of rations, 6 sets of manacles,
Sweet.
4 tinder boxes, 9 daggers, and 4 vials of like a red glittery liquid.
With a gold stopper?
Nope, just regular ones.
Damn.
I'll give it a little taste test.
All 4
Ah,
of them?
darn, that's what I was saying I was doing when I was muted. Dang it!
To all 4
I'll
of
do
them?
2 and he could do she could do 2.
They're all potions of healing.
Cool.
All 4.
That's a way to gain something cool. An extra way to have health provided to a character.
Yep. We're bringing them back.
Outside of cure wounds, so that way we don't have to keep using.
Spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many were there? 4? 4 vials?
Yep. 1 for each. Or 4 for Gerwin after he dies, or 4 for Namira, or
Gerwin!
4 for
Get up, Gerwin!
And there's a door to the south.
There's a door!
Interesting.
You guys head through the door?
Oh yeah, just because it's the
This
only
one,
way I've been.
it's like a 90-degree turn that goes back to the other one, but in the corner there's an alcove that has a wooden crate in it, and that's it.
I'll just open a crate because assuming there's no traps, because there was none previously.
It looks like it was a crate for torches, and there's only 5 torches left in it.
So
Take
5
one
torches.
in my bag just to take that.
Okay. And the rats scatter when you come into the room, by the way.
Aw, you scared the rats.
I will use.
All right. So are you guys going to? There's like basically one area of the dungeon that you haven't really been into. It was the way that guard tried running. Are you guys gonna head into there, or are you guys just gonna leave?
It might be more beneficial to leave, but there still could be more treasure and
Mortlock
stuff.
did tell you that, and there's that room full of zombies. Did you guys kill the zombies? You guys killed the zombies. Never mind. Or did you
Yes.
wait?
Yeah,
No, you waited. Or did you send the skeletons into the room and then?
Yeah,
No, I think you said you were going to, but you just waited and left them there. So you got that.
Yeah, we waited to see what happened. We left them in the room because they
You
didn't
got
do
that.
anything.
Yeah, so you got that crypt full of zombies. There was the torture room you left the girl in, and then there was another a way where the guard tried going when you found him.
Well, we're supposed to take care of all.
Mortlock did tell you that having gotten this far, you've killed the leaders, and the cult won't survive much longer. But
I'll be right back.
okay.
We are supposed to take care of all of the cultists. We should probably find out if there's any more. But perhaps we can take a rest? If not a short one?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. You guys are gonna try to take a rest somewhere.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna rest?
It's like a short rest.
You just want to take a short rest?
Yeah, I don't.
Brincell doesn't have any hit dice left anyway, so short rest isn't gonna do her a lot of good.
Yeah, what? Oh, wait, no, you have to be able to use
Yep.
dice to
Yep.
get the benefit.
She spent them all to heal the last short rest you guys took.
Do I have any more? I have one more.
Yeah, I have one more as well.
Oh wait, no, I guess I only did roll one.
Yeah, because we only took one. Well, it depends on how many she
So if
used.
you guys are gonna take a short rest, she heals herself 7
Yeah.
hit points.
And then
They have the rolling thing now in there. That's nice.
I see that.
He's gonna sing. Where's the rolling thing?
How long do the temporary hit points last? I guess that went away, or no? You gained the temporary hit points, but they go away.
I mean, I guess if you used them, I mean, if you still had them when my thing ended and you didn't get hit, then I would assume you still have
I think
them.
they last until you take a long rest, by normal rules. Okay, so they decided to take a short rest.
Okay, and I've got one. I'm going to use that ability and get a spell slot back. So I have a spell slot.
Yeah, take a short rest.
He's gonna sing.
I use
to
one
you
hit die.
as we're resting.
Were you guys just
so you-
resting in that alcove or in the room that had the rats in it?
Yeah.
The alcove's not very big, so probably the room that had the rats in it, I would think.
Song, and you're gonna get the 1d6 for the Song of Rest. He's gonna sing. Once the Skullman was good and dead, the heroes took a rest and regained their strength for the rest of this place. So 1d6. Do I roll it individually or just as a group roll, or do you want
You
them
can
to
roll
roll
it.
I don't know why, but I just
5.
No,
5 more.
So yeah, you get
hit points.
5 extra hit points if you needed them.
tried to put that little song you just sang to like the tune of "Lean on Me" for some reason. I don't know why. That's what I thought of. We take a short rest and get our hit points.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, before we leave the room and go explore that last bit of dungeon, I'm going to give everybody the Eyes of Night for an hour so we can all have this super good 300-foot dark vision.
Alrighty.
The short rest, I say, "Oh man, Borkin, that was such good healing that you provided."
And while we were resting, Namira was counting out all the coins. So everybody gets 7 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
They get 319 silver and 1,725 copper.
How much silver?
319.
319, and then
1725 copper.
1,725.
Yeah,
Nice.
we picked up a lot of copper.
Nice. Brinsel's rich. 81 gold total. It converts it
Then
all.
we've got some stuff that can be sold as well.
Yep.
We just got to get to that point and not die before then.
Alrighty. Brinsel looks happy. She's like looking through her treasure. I don't know how she carries it all, but whatever.
Well, I've got a spell slot and I've got an inspiration. Let's finish this off.
Alrighty.
We got a spell slot too.
So, you guys head back through the hallway with the pillars, through the water, back through the secret door, and you get to the hallway, I take it? And the hallway
This
goes...
This is the hallway that had the zombie room.
No, this is the hallway that had the guard that was at the secret door.
guard
He tried
that was
running. He
trying
tried
to make
running
a run
south,
for it.
but you guys killed him.
Oh yeah, the secret door I couldn't find.
Yep.
I made him laugh. He found my joke very funny.
So you can see this hallway like goes like 15 feet south and then ends in a bunch of rubble. But there's right at where the rubble is, there's an exit leading east. Off of it.
I guess we're heading east.
Right.
What do we see with our eagle eyes?
Lean on me.
Yeah, you can see far enough. You look down the hallway and you see that it splits. When you look down the hallway, it goes about 15 feet, goes up the stairs, and you can see it looks like it splits north-south at the top of the stairs. And you're muted, by the way, Tyler, if you want to say anything.
Oh, my 1.5-year-old's like freaking out. So I was trying to keep it quiet for you guys.
So,
I'm just following along.
Let's head up to those stairs and take a look down the hallway.
Alrighty.
Let's get a
You
move
go up
on.
the stairway and you see that north, it does an L and turns east, just a little bit beyond the door, or beyond where you're at, the hallway. It's like goes up an extra 5 feet and then turns east. South, it goes south 10 feet and ends in a door, and 5 feet south, there's another alcove that heads east. So it splits into 3 different directions.
Go upwards first.
Up first, you look, it goes 5 foot into an alcove and there's a door.
I go up to the door and listen.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Perception. 22.
All right. You hear some shuffling sound inside.
I look at the two of them and I don't know. I'd be like,
I
there's
cast,
somebody walking.
I cast message. How many times can you do it? Because I can cast message.
Well, message is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, message you can only use on like someone you can see, though, right? It's like someone within 30 feet that you can see.
Within range. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to be able to see them.
Yep.
So we can talk in like whispers so that all of us can hear and not have to be like right next to each other. So I'll cast it on all of us, and I can act as an in-between to communicate. What is it? You can speak to me and I will tell the others.
I hear shuffling on the other side of the door.
Gerwin, there's shuffling. Prince Eldred shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Get out of my head. All right.
Just looks, he's like,
Do
should we
send-
take care of it or investigate these others first?
Should we send in the skeletons?
I'm fine
Send-
with it. I just, and whistle and point to the door and say, attack.
They
I
start,
get out of the way.
They start attacking
And I
the
open
door.
I was about to say I opened the door for them.
Oh, you tell them
And
to go
so
attack whatever.
I'm like,
All right.
I'm just like, attack, and
You
open
open
the
the
door.
door, and you see there are 4 flickering torches in the wall sconces that light this partially collapsed crypt. An open sarcophagus in the middle of the area is filled to the rim with blood, with spillage streaking the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling around its base. The sarcophagus lid itself lies half buried under the rubble behind it, and at first you just see the skeletons just they run into the room, and you see like from behind the crypt this old frail lady get up and go, oh, and they just start running to attack her. Go ahead and make some attack rolls.
I was about to say I don't stop them. I said what I said.
Actually, roll initiative. I mean, they're gonna run in an attack, but
It's a 12 plus 2, 14.
Hey, get my dice. Get it. Get my dice. Don't eat it. She's not gonna get it.
We'll be right back.
Oh, there we go.
Do you want to be on TV? Yes.
Which one is that one?
All right, so you rolled initiative for your you essentially.
Yep, 14.
All right, everyone roll initiative actually.
I rolled a 10.
I was about to say Palace rolled, but it's not Palace, it's Borkin.
Yep. With Borkin roll. 7.
Which puppy is that one?
This is Katie. She's the smart one.
And
What? Don't give me that look.
16.
You're not.
All right. So the old lady goes first, and she's like, the first thing she's just like, oh, help, stop! Ah! And then Brincel just kind of like flies over and waits to see what happens. Gerwin. So you have the skeletons run in and attack. So go ahead and you're muted, by the way.
I give a quick glance to everybody, like, just kind of making sure we're all on the same page. What kind of looks do you guys give?
What did I miss? Sorry.
I commanded the skeletons to rush into the room and kill an old lady.
Their initiative's after yours, so Brincel was just like wanting to see what happened.
That is true. I can't really do that. So, Girl was just like, y'all said attack cultists. Whatever. I'm attacking cultists.
Yep.
So 3d20s.
Huh? I already took you, and then I'm streaming.
So-
I'm live. So I'll
Let me pull up
come see-
these
I'll
skelly
check on you before I go to
boys.
bed.
I always forget what their attack does because I'm not used to it. +4. So there was a.
Two
Where
of
does
the
rolls
three
go?
hit.
Okay, cool. That was with short swords. So that is d6s. So 2d6s. Both of those +2. So 2 + 2 is 4. The others 3 + 2 is 5. So 4 + 5, 9.
Okay, 9 damage total.
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess for my turn, I'll just close the door. No, no, I'm gonna go walk over to the sarcophagus if I can, and just stand next to it. Stop. That's it. In my turn.
Okay.
And I'll speak the words halt
To them.
to them.
Okay. You see, she's still alive. Namira.
I walk in and level my sword at the lady and say, "Who are you?" And get a good look at her.
Okay, yeah, she just looks like this frail old lady that now has like stab wounds in her from these skeletons. Borkin.
Let's see. He steps into the room.
If you guys didn't know, kids that are sick whenever they're young, it basically turns them into crackheads because they're hyper as crap.
I thought children were just crackheads anyway.
He's
Or at
gonna-
least volunteering them to you guys if you want him.
No, man, I'm dealing with both of mine by myself this week.
Where is it? Where is it?
You can get that if you want to. Blueberries.
He's gonna use his intimidation. Get really big. Point his sword at the woman. Who are you and what are you doing here? Speak now or die! I got a 14 on an intimidation roll.
Okay. She is just like she's just like, I am just a florist that they captured. Please, please help me. Don't let these things attack me. I'd like you to make a charisma saving throw, Borkin. I think you're
He's
muted.
not a florist at all.
15.
You resist the charm spell.
No. And I know it was a charm spell, right?
Yeah, you know that she tried to affect your mind.
All right. So I can't do anything until it's my turn anyways,
Nope.
right?
And Brinsel's just like, she didn't see her. She wasn't really paying attention. She didn't see her cast. Gerwin?
There, you're really a florist.
You could make an insight roll.
I was gonna say, he's gonna roll his insight. He's like, how do I know you're on the up and up on this?
Okay.
In Gerwin's famous words. With an insight check. It's a 9.
You don't believe her. She rolled a 3.
Okay. He said, all right then.
Look over here.
You're not on the up and up, so you shall die. And I speak my command
At this
word.
point, you see the old lady disguise drop, by the way. And you see this, like, cloaked woman with a dagger just drenched head to toe in blood.
That's freaking cool.
Why is
But-
why is a random woman just hanging out in a fucking crypt with a blood-filled sarcophagus? Yeah, that's
It would have
No,
been
no,
funny if I failed that insight check because
He came to the bathhouse. She's getting a bath.
Yep.
a bloodbath. Dun dun dun.
Alright.
so I speak the command words attack, since it would take less than the time that I had probably left on my turn for them all three to do the same thing.
Alrighty.
And here we go, all three of them at the same time.
Cam?
So we have a 15 plus 4, 19 plus 4, so I'm assuming those two hit, but the 9 plus 4 I'm not sure on.
Nope, that one misses. So the other two hit.
Okay. Okay, and then it's plus 2 on each of these, so 6 plus 2, which is 8, 5 plus 2, which is 7, so 7 plus
15.
8, which is 15, yep.
Alrighty. She's like, she's still standing. Namira.
So you said the old lady visage is kind of melting away. What is?
She's
she
like
just
this
say-
cloaked. She's like this like all dressed in all black, cloaked with a hood over her head, holding a dagger, and she's drenched head to toe in blood, like she was bathing in that coffin.
That's delicious.
Yeah, sexy. I will move around and attack her with my sword.
Okay.
Because she seems like a cultist. So, fuck
Something
that.
about her don't seem quite right.
Alrighty.
You're good luck.
You got a triple.
You're good luck.
You got a triple critical. So
Holy cow.
Oh, Jesus.
I pick 3 cards from the deck, and you choose which one you want to use.
Okay.
So you can do double damage to the head, double damage to the arm, or maximum damage.
I'll do double damage to the head.
Alrighty.
Right, the head. Do you think?
So you did 17 points of damage.
So double damage to the head would be 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh wait, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that. 11 points of damage. Yeah. You basically you just cut her head, like you just slice it straight down the middle of her head, and she just like slides off her sword and falls head first into the blood a little bit. There's some blood bubbles.
Borkin, is it my turn yet?
Yeah, you're next.
Borkin casts a vicious mockery. Foolish woman! Nobody takes a bloodbath with robes on! Ah!
It's still bubbling as she's dying under the water. Yep. You assume she's laughing.
I like take her by the collar and toss her body back out of the blood.
Okay.
Is she dead?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, just making sure.
I'd like to reach into blood and see if I feel anything.
All right. You
Brincel's just like.
go ahead and
What?
make a investigation check. I guess just feeling around and. Yeah, Brincel's freaking. Brincel's freaking out as soon as you. And I mean, like as soon as she sees the coffin, that's why she wasn't paying attention to the lady at all. She was just staring horrified at this coffin full of blood, and this dungeon's like her worst nightmare. And then as soon as
Gerwin.
yeah, as soon as Gerwin sticks his hand in the blood,
I didn't just do one, I did both.
she like projectile vomits on Borkin. Just, and then she's like,
I'm not
and then she's
looking-
like,
Gerwin.
she puts her hand over her mouth. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she like goes outside. Where you hear her hacking out.
Gerwin cares nothing of contractual diseases from bloodborne pathogens.
Yeah, I'm not even looking. I'm checking
rolled a
the
7, by
woman's
the way.
body.
Yeah, you just feel around in there. You don't feel anything, but you come up with like you're just coated in blood from the shoulder down.
I take it and I go in in her direction.
She's out in the hallway, but do you actually do that?
Yes.
So rude.
Not like I would just like take it and just like throw it towards the door without realizing that she could possibly be in the. But I figured that she would think that.
You
so
actually hit Borkin with it because he was in front of the door.
I'm just like,
So
ugh.
now he's got puked on and blood splattered on him.
It's like, oh, sorry, man. I just,
Do it from the city. Blood from whoever.
And I forget that I did this, and so I go to stroke the
Vomit from a
beard.
princess. There.
Oh, so now you have blood all over your face. So now he just like covered his beard in blood.
Gerwin, you're a mess.
That's what they all say. That's what she said.
Alrighty, so do you guys move on to one of the next, either the alcove heading
Well,
to the east or
I
the door to the
said-
south?
I said I was checking the woman's body. Is there anything on it?
Oh no, yeah, she doesn't have
She's
anything.
got legs and arms, boobs.
She's covered in blood too, so you're just getting yourself covered in blood checking her.
That's okay. Doesn't bother me.
Does she have a dagger?
Um, yeah, she has just like kind of a wicked curved dagger that she was attacking.
Okay.
All right. So what do you guys do now? Do you guys start looking in the other rooms?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hit. Well, was there anything else in this room other than the bloody coffin?
No.
Okay, so yeah, we'll head back down to the other direction, the southern path.
Okay. There's a door heading to the like there's an alcove, another alcove that you get to right before the south door, and it heads east, and there's another door, and so there's a door to the south and the east now.
If Ed just rolled one, that was my son, not me.
Okay.
He's rolling for investigation.
He hit the number pad and it rolled whatever it was on, I guess.
Should we check this door?
Oh, right in the mouth. Got me in the mouth.
Delicious.
I don't know if you rolled a crit fail on animal handling or if the animal handling just rolled a natural 20 on you.
He said, "Puppy, bye-bye." You want to wash that off, honey?
So, what do you guys do? Which one?
The door.
Which
That
one?
door.
What's behind door number 1?
South or east?
Southeast.
The south.
You're gonna do the south one first.
The one right next to the alcove, yeah. I
That
think
would be
that's
the
where it
east
was.
one. Well, there's an east.
Oh.
The first door you'd come to would be the one in the alcove to the east, and then there's a door at the end of the hall in the south.
Oh, the east.
Okay. Who's you're going first? Orkin, then.
Yes, I will listen to the door.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Not a very good one. I have blood and puke all over me. I think it's in my ears.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You're like.
Oh well. He just kind of shrugs and opens the door.
All right. You open the door and you see 4 cultists leaning up against the walls, sleeping. And they're like slumped against the walls. It looks like a plundered, partially collapsed crypt.
He goes, and he gets his weapons and starts going quietly into the door.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on TV or computer.
And he motions for the others to follow.
I'm not exactly what you'd call stealthy, but I'll try.
I mean, we could just rush in,
Groups,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, group
We
stealth.
got 3 skeletons.
I rolled a 6 and a 5 plus 0.
Okay. Well, Brinsil rolled a 24.
Let's
So
see.
we're trying to be stealthy. Do I need to roll a stealth check for all the skeletons too?
I rolled a 12.
No, just yourself. I mean, you could.
I rolled a nat 1 on stealth, so I'm just like.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for the skeletons.
They have a dex plus 2, and they do not have proficiency, I don't think. Let's just double check that. No, they don't. So that's going to be a d20 plus 2 for all 3. So 1 got a 15, 1 got an 11, 1 got a 5.
All right, so let's see. Interesting. Okay.
We're literally tiptoeing like they do in cartoons, except it's like really loud. It's like like the piano keys.
It was the exact same amount of failures as it was successes. So let's try and determine. So I did a roll off to see if you succeeded or failed. They don't seem to wake up as you enter the room. Go ahead and
So
roll
we-
initiative, by the way, but you guys basically get a free full round.
That's good, because I rolled a 6.
I rolled a nat 1 in child handling check.
How's it on your belly going?
11 on my initiative.
I got it. Yeah. Borkin, would you roll? 12.
No, yeah.
All right. Well,
You need to go to
Brincel
sleep, son.
runs in to stab one that's sleeping.
You may not feel good, but it's gotta go to sleep.
And she like goes clang, hits their fully armored bodies, and goes shit. The guy's like what? But Borkin.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know.
He's
why.
going to rapier and dagger an attack, and if it's successful, he's gonna.
Oh yeah, Brinzel does get an offhand attack. I forgot.
He's gonna
She'll do that too
gore.
after you're done.
All right, so rapier attack. Well, it wasn't a
At advantage. Did you do an advantage? Yeah, you did.
no, I didn't.
Oh no, do an advantage because they're
Okay.
It's a surprise round. So
Okay, that's much better. So that's a 23.
what was the? It wasn't a nat 20 though. It was a 19.
No, it was a 19.
Yeah. Which one are you hitting? The same one? Are you hitting your own or the same one Brinzo was on?
My own.
Okay.
So that's a 3 damage from that. This is the dagger attack.
Yep.
See what that
Yep,
is.
that hits.
Okay. So that's a D4 because I don't get the bonus. That's a maximum, so 4 damage from that, and he's going to do the goring rush, or not the goring rush, the hammering horns immediately after hit the creature. So that's +3. Oh wait, that was not advantage, so I'm going to roll the advantage one.
Oh, yep. So that one misses. You just go clang against its armor. He's like, waking up.
A little bit of noise.
Yeah, and then Brinzel actually hit with her dagger. And did 4 damage plus a sneak attack. It's advantage on the attack. So 6 damage total to the guide. Alright. Gerwin. A, B, B, C, A, B, C.
Totally insulted while all that was going on.
So you sent the. Okay, so you had the skeletons going into the room too. What are you doing?
His son gets a bonus action, throw Sippy Kip at their head.
Let me throw this over here for a second.
There are 2 of them now that have been. I mean, they're obviously getting woken up and being attacked by your compatriots, and 2 that are still laying on the floor.
I attack one with ice knife. Is that going to be advantage or no?
Yeah, because they're still prone. So.
No, it's a ranged spell attack, so it'd be disadvantage.
Oh, so that's range. Oh yeah. Since it's range.
Dude, I'm doing Thorn Whip then.
Okay. Yep.
For some reason, I clicked on that and I was like, oh, that seems range. I thought it was.
Yeah, you're right.
That was my.
Now, if you had chucked it into the room before we did this, and the explosion could have got all of them.
Okay, so at advantage, Thorn Whip. Nat 20.
Nice. Are you taking your own or one of the ones the other people are on?
I'll take my own.
Okay.
Son, you're wrapping this cord around your neck.
Maximum damage to its head.
Wow.
He wrapped this around his neck.
I'm so asleep.
Here, get it. He's being too. So,
You're I feel like it's like these are all
Alright, now you're muted.
Let's see. Thorn Whip is a d6 plus his
You're muted.
casting modifier.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Okay, so d6 plus your casting modifier, but it's max damage, and he is stunned. You hit him in the head, and he's just like, oh.
I thought it was 2d6.
We're not at that level yet, I don't think. 2d6 at 5th level.
Why in the world does mine say 2d6 on the damage?
Because you rolled.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it's showing you the nat 20 roll.
Okay, I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
It's 1d6 plus what? What's your casting modifier?
I'm doing the flat roll. I'm changing it back.
No, it's max damage. So, what's your casting modifier? Like it's 1d6 plus what?
Casting modifier is +3.
Okay, so it's
Sorry.
9. So you did 9 damage to him. And he's stunned.
Yeah, +3, because the 2
Like-
attack is +2 more for proficiency. So yeah, +3.
So it's like wrapped around his head. And he's just like, ugh. So he's stunned. Namira.
I also went to my own and double-handed with the sword, jab down.
Okay. At advantage.
6, 19,
Alright. That hits.
and a D10. 12 damage.
Alrighty. Oh. Alright, back to the top of the initiative round. Brinsel's just like, ah! And like goes to, he's still prone, so she goes to attack him twice again at advantage. Nat 20. It was a nat 20 and a nat 1. Ooh, triple damage. I like it. I like it. So, 9 and 3 is 12. 12 and 18. She just does 30 damage to him.
Oh,
She just like shoves her short sword straight into his throat and like twists it and like almost decapitates him. And then freaks out and runs out of the room. Because she's covered in blood.
So,
Like flies out like, where's water?
ew, don't drink the water here.
Oh. Right, so he did. The one that Borkin's on stands up, grabs his weapon, stands up, and goes to attack you, Borkin.
Mm-hmm.
14 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
Yeah.
He hits you with a mace. It's a big skull-headed mace for 6 points of damage total, bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the one that you're on is stunned, and he's stunned till the end of his turn. So he's just laying there, and tries to unstun himself. Yep. So he at the end of his turn he kind of shakes out of it. And then the one on Namira also stands up, grabs his weapon, and tries to attack Namira. Hits her for an 11.
That just kind of skids off the armor.
Yep. So clang. Borkin.
I share my blades with him. Hits AC 16.
He goes ching, puts his shield up.
Offhand dagger. Nah, that's not gonna go.
And then like parries your dagger with his mace.
No. That's it.
Okay.
I never got the skeletons to attack because I was in a hustle and bustle with my kid.
Yep.
He wrapped my whole entire cord around his neck. I don't know if y'all saw that. And then it jerked it out of the computer. I never
I
had
saw
that happen before.
Is that the end of your turn then, Borkin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, Gerwin.
Oh, gosh. I'll do Thorn Whip again because it's melee. And there's how many left? Sorry.
He's still prone because he just got unstunned, so you get advantage on it.
Cool.
You like advantage.
I'm glad I did because I had a nat 1 on one of them.
You roll a 17. He brings his shield up
17.
and blocks it.
So I say attack.
All right. Are you having
And
them
have all
attack the
three.
same one?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. All three at the same time.
And is that +4 to attack?
It's +4 to attack, yes, sir.
One
So
of
it's
them hits.
that is insane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. D6. Oh my
He's
god.
like blocking all.
3 damage.
3. Okay. That brings us to Namira then.
I'll just attack the one that's right in front of me.
Alrighty.
Uh, 19 again.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Hey!
I
The
think I still
distortion
got
is
it in two hands. I kind of got my shield on my back at the moment, so.
I get my wild shapes back at short rest.
So 6 more damage.
Alrighty. He looks pretty messed up, but he's just hanging on. You hear Brinsail out in the hallway trying to clean blood off of herself. She's freaking out. And then the one on Borkin tries to hit you again. 13.
That is.
Oh, really? Oh, that is your armor class.
Yeah.
And so he smacks you with his mace for another 8 points of damage.
I'm down.
Bah! So you see Borkin fall. Oh! The one on the skeletons is like surrounded by skeletons and you, but he saw that you were. Or did you get close, or were you still far away? I guess he's surrounded by the skeletons because you have 30-foot range, so you probably wouldn't have moved forward.
Yeah, my wild shape was. I mean, not wild shape. Cantrip that I was using, Thorn Whip, is 30 feet away. So.
Attack one of the skeletons, but he only rolls a 9, so I guess he misses. And then the one in front of you, Namir, tries to attack you, also rolls a 9. So you just like easily fend it off.
What does that bring it to?
No, that was 9 total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Borkin. Death save. Okay. Gerwin.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Gotcha. Let's see. When
But you wouldn't know that. So you have to think of that as meta.
I was just asking, like, for future, because I was reading that well.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But you see that Borkin has fallen.
Okay.
The one that your skeleton's on looks pretty hurt, but not overly. I mean, he looks like he's taken some damage.
Okay, so I'm going to run over to Borkin, cure wounds.
Okay.
And that's my last spell slot, and heal for 4. And then I command all 3 skeletons to attack the dude. I always overclick. That one on one of them. One was a 20, and the other was a 12.
Okay, so if the 12 misses, the 20 hits, then that one obviously does bad things. So go ahead and roll the damage for the...
6 damage on the one that did hit.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dex saving throw for the one that crit missed.
Alright, let's see what his stats are. They don't have any messages on that, so it's going to be a +2. 15.
Alright, he almost stumbles and falls, but you see him catch himself. So
Alright.
So that's the end of your turn. How much did you heal Borkin for, by the way?
It was just 4.
Oh, 4. Okay. Namira, you're up.
But he's up at least.
I will take one more attack at my guy.
Okay.
17 plus 5 is 22. And 8 more damage.
Alright, yeah, he did.
And then I'll reach. Well, I'll save that for now. So that's it. I'll I'll move to the one here.
The one near Borkin is the one that didn't get hurt as much.
Yeah, I'll move to that one, and I'll
Okay.
pull my shield out,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Brinsil's in the other room. As far as you know. Okay. You see Brinsil hop out of the shadows and stab the one that you're also on, Namira. Hitting it for 8. 12 points of damage. Now he looks hurt. And then the one that you healed, he tries to attack you, Gerwin. 13 to hit. Nope.
That
missed.
does not hit me in human form.
Yep. So he misses you. The one on your skeletons, he tries to attack the one that was stumbling just because he thought maybe he could get it. 14 to hit. What's your skeleton's AC?
They're 13.
Alright, so he does... Are they resistant to anything?
They are resistant to... No, they are immune to poison, and they're immune to exhaustion, and of course poison. They're vulnerable to bludgeoning, of course.
Alrighty, so he actually takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well, let's see. Which one did you aim at? Like 1, 2, or 3? That way I can...
3.
Gotcha. That way I can take away from one of them and keep track of...
How close to death is that one then?
He's almost gone.
Alright. And that's the end of his turn. Borkin, you're laying on the ground. You
Borkin looks up, speaks words of magic at the guy who took him down. It's like it's not that easy to take down a Minotaur, you fool! Vicious mockery on him, so wisdom save.
Okay. Natural 19, so you rolled a 20.
Damn it. But he gets up, backs up 20 feet, and then charges 20 feet. Oh, wait, no. No. But I have to move 20 feet, so...
You don't have the room in here to do that.
I don't have... Yeah. Never mind. He doesn't do that. He just gets up and, like, takes 10 steps back.
Okay, it's going to try to take an attack of opportunity against you. Natural 19. So he bonks you with his mace as he tried to get away and hits you for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, he's dead.
So you're trying to back away and he's like, bah! You're like, ugh.
I forgot about that.
Gerwin, you see Borkin try to get away and gets knocked unconscious again right at your feet.
I have no more spell slots, so I will. How far away am I from the other dude? The one that's left.
There's one right in front of you.
Oh, he's right in front of me. Okay.
Yeah. And that's the one that was hitting Borkin.
Okay.
And then there's one across the room that Namira's... Or wait, one that your skeletons are attacking.
Something that I totally forgot is that get both my wild shapes back at a short rest, and we took one.
Yep, it is pretty
So
tight quarters in
technically-
this room right now.
Yep. But still. So sorry for everybody with this thorn whip. It's just like a 30-foot long, like.
Yep.
Oh well. There we go. 10 plus 5.
He brings his shield up and blocks it.
Helium. Is what I tell the skeletons.
Okay, so they're attacking the other one still.
Yep, the same one. I'll just like reiterating what I've told them to do, just in case, because I know how these type of things can go. Okay, 4 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. And 2 plus 4, 6.
Yep, so the 18 and the 14 one hit.
Okay.
So 18 and 22 hit.
They both do 3 damage each.
So 6, that's enough to finish him.
Wait.
So they're just like, they just keep stabbing at this guy. That's it.
Yep.
So Brincel, or Namira, it's your turn.
So I've still got one guy on me, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'll take a swing at him two-handed with my sword. Come on, cooperate. I didn't mean to roll damage first, but we'll see. 18 plus 5,
That
so
hits.
I'll take the 12 damage
All right,
from
you finish him off.
Okay. And then I'll... You got the one guy surrounded by scorpion.
That's it.
Scorpion.
They're dead. They're all dead
Oh,
now.
that's it. Okay.
Yep. Skeletons just finished off the one that they were attacking.
Okay, so we're out of initiative now?
Yes.
Cool. I run over to Borkin and do a medicine check.
Or, well, yeah, technically... let's see, it was her... Brincel tries to do medicine check first.
Okay.
Since it would have been her turn, yes. Technically, I mean, since he's the death saves, you are still in initiative. She's like, I just don't get this. She's trying to patch him up without touching the bloody area. It's not working.
He's like on the opposite end that hasn't been touched at all.
Yeah, she's like looking at his feet. I don't see what's making him fall down. Alright, so... and then Borkin's next, so I gotta make a death save for him. Okay. Now Gerwin.
Medicine check. 17 plus 3. How you
Alright.
like them
Yep.
apples?
So he is...
Everyone walks over. Let me, Mr. Miyagi this.
He's stabilized.
He walks up and just pats your belly like, you're good.
What are you doing, Selby? Why are you alive?
Alright, so there's one door left that you haven't seen yet. So what do you do?
I just go and open the door and see what's in there.
Alright, you see four
If anything
flickering...
bad's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to us. So.
You see 4 flickering torches and wall sconces that illuminate this crypt, the middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. The sarcophagus bears no carvings or ornamentation, but is full of humanoid skulls and bones. There are 6 dusty bedrolls that lie on the floor around it. They're all empty.
Is the bones and stuff like arranged in a specific way, or
They're just filling up the sarcophagus completely. Like they just filled it up with the bones of their victims and sleep next to it.
gotcha? So is it mostly like skulls, or is it just like all different bones?
All kinds of bones.
I'll do like a. Well, this could be like the. I don't know. Arcana wouldn't be good. What about a street religion? Probably religion, maybe. Maybe they're like sleeping there for a reason.
Go for it.
So I'll do a religion just in case it's something cultist religion.
Okay.
12 plus 1, 13.
I mean, you don't know a lot about the Merkelites' religion, but you figure that they're just sleeping next to their victims, like the leftovers of their victims. That are just
Cool. Just make sure they weren't like setting up
Kind of.
some sort of shrine or something.
like the 6.
Trying to summon something.
Yep.
I just say, hey, there's a bunch of bones in here, but other than that, I say we get out of here.
All right, so you start dragging. Start dragging.
Unless Namira's got another cure wounds.
Does Namira have another cure wounds? Namira! Cameron!
I apologize. What are we doing?
I wanted to see if you had another cure wounds.
You just cleared the last room, and Borkin is unconscious.
All right, I'll use my last spell slot and give him another cure wounds.
Alrighty.
It's either that or I carry him out.
Yep.
5 hit points.
Alrighty, so Borkin, you wake up again.
When we long rest, do the skeletons technically take a long rest too?
Yes.
Oh, they do, so they would heal.
Yep.
Sweet. I don't know, for some reason I was sitting there like, dang, I'm going to lose my skeleton.
Thank you. That was foolish of you to try to get away from him. Shouldn't do that again.
What do you say we get out of here, guys?
Should we get? We should need to go get that lady.
Yes.
She's on the way out. We can grab her.
Yep. When you get to that room, she's not there.
She already took off.
What about the room with the zombies right down the hall? Do we want to send the skeletons in to attack them?
Brensel's just like, you can just leave them in there.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Not part of the.
There was a lot of them in there. And this is at the risk of losing one or more skeletons because they got hit.
Yeah.
Just throwing a bunch of fire in there.
I don't have any.
I have. There wasn't anything flammable in there, was there?
No, not that you can see. It was just filled with zombies.
Maybe we can return.
We probably don't need to just for a couple of zombies. Let's get out of here.
All right, so you guys make your way out of the dungeon. You go through this whole long thing that you've been in before, like this.
Touch the drapes on the way out.
All the water. You get to the area where you all have her night vision on her anyway, so you don't have torches. So you make it through the gas-filled chamber. You make it out. You get up to the bathhouse, and as you're leaving the bathhouse, as you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall to confront you. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give them each a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All 5 brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws. And they say, "For stealing Tiamat's treasure, you will die." Roll initiative.
Wait a minute, we didn't steal it.
Jeez.
Gerwin gets a 10. Borkin gets a 6. Namira, you got a 6 too?
Yep.
And Brinsel gets an 8. Wow, you guys got great initiative rolls. They got the jump on you, so they attack. I'll say there's one cultist on each of you. And then there seems to be a leader. There's 4 of them and a leader that said that and sends them after you. So, let's start with Gerwin. Natural 20.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Can
need you to
I
make-
use my inspiration to make him re-roll it like a luck point?
Unfortunately, no. I
Yep.
need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Who?
Gerwin.
Straight 4.
Oh, it was triple damage, by the way, but I rolled a 1. So 3, 4. You take 4 slashing damage on a triple damage hit. But you drop your whip on the ground.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah. What, are you holding any weapon at all?
I was holding like a. Let me make sure. I'm holding a quarterstaff.
You drop it. Knocks it out.
I was
of your
like,
hand.
my whip.
Yeah, sorry. And then the next one attacks Brincel, and she like quickly skirts to the side in the air. The next one attacks Borkin. It got a 14. Richard,
Yeah,
14.
14 hits.
It slashes you with a scimitar for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
You're just getting the crap kicked out of you. And then the fourth one tries to attack Namira. 16 to hit.
That's a miss. Just scrapes across my shield.
Alrighty, Gerwin, you're up.
I drink that last potion, and as a bonus action, I turn into a bear.
Alrighty. Brincel actually doesn't attack the one on her. She attacks the one on Gerwin next to her. To start with. Oh man, 11. So she misses, so then she tries to stab him with a dagger. And misses again. He just dodges both times. She's just like, damn it. Borkin. Richard?
Yep.
Borkin.
What?
It's your turn.
My turn. Attack me. He's going to use vicious mockery and use the words, "We know nothing of your treasure. We've come and taken out the cult of the 3 dead gods, you fools!" Wisdom save.
12.
He makes it.
That's what he needed.
Yep.
Namira.
I reach into my bag and pull out the crown that we found. And I hold it up. If this is your treasure you seek, take it and be gone. We have no quarrel with the followers of Tiamat. And I will not attack anybody.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
Okay. 14. Actually, I'm going to use my... No, I'm guessing I don't have Bardic Inspiration anymore because it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'll use my my DM Inspiration
Okay.
for a 16, which makes it 18.
Alright. The leader goes, you have to hand over all the treasure. Basically, she's referring to everything that was in that room and all those chests.
Well, can't do that because I already drank
Yep.
2 potions.
No, those were just those. That wasn't a different one.
Nope, that was in that. That was in that.
It was all in that room.
So
I will...
she kind of
And then
like,
watch me drink the other potion too. So
Got those things though.
Although I'm garbage at deception, I will attempt to lie and say this is all we found.
alrighty.
in bear form, I will assist. I'm just kidding. I remember.
Alright, come on, Do I use the purple one or do I use the? I'm gonna use the purple one. I'm a terrible liar. That was a 3.
She just says, "We had a location spell on the treasure. Kill them."
Okay.
And that was her attack because she was basically waiting. So
All right. So do I still have any of my turn left? I
no,
hadn't used.
that was pretty much it. You were
Okay.
talking with her, and she lost hers talking to you. So
Okay.
Now the rest-
That's fair.
yep. So the rest of the cultists go to attack you guys again. One attacks Gerwin as the bear. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 points of damage. Piercing.
I will take all that damage.
And then one of them attacks Brincell. Hits
Wait,
her.
how much damage was that?
Whoa,
It was 10?
where'd you come
You
from?
got 5.
5. Okay, my bad. That was...
And then does 7 damage to Brincell. Stabs her. She's like, "Ah! My own blood!"
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
And then one attacks Borkin. Where are you going, Richard? Or do you have the chicken in there?
No, my dogs.
Oh. 9 to hit, so that
For me.
misses. Wait, are you unconscious? No.
No.
No, it misses you.
He's like,
yet.
it's like, not yet.
Yeah.
And then one attacks Namira. 14, so that misses. You bring up your shield and block it as well. Or no, you have your. Are you wielding two-handed still? I think it still misses.
Well, I probably have instead of my shield, I probably have the crown still in that
Oh
hand.
yeah. It still misses because your armor, right? 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would only bring me down to 16. So
Gerwin.
Alright, multi-attack on the one that's on me. With a bite and a... They're both plus 6 to hit, so I'll go ahead and roll the 2 d20s. 17 and 11, both of them plus 6.
Both hit.
Sweet, so the bite does... that's a d8 plus... What was that? D8 plus... So it's 7 plus 4.
Okay, you rip his throat out. He dies.
And then for the claws, I'll just go to the next nearest one.
Okay.
With... Because they're all the same, right? Same
Yep.
cultist people? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Making sure it was the same AC so that way it could technically do that. So that's 2d6 plus 4. So 10 plus 4, 14.
Yep. Describe how you kill that one.
Oh, I just basically swing at his neck and just try to knock his head off.
Yeah, you just do.
And then, is the other one close enough for me to hit with the fire breath?
How far of a range is it?
Let me make sure,
I
because
think it is.
where did it go? I guess after I hit, I used it. It took it out of there. Let me give me get back in
I'll
here.
get it. I'll take a look.
My bad.
No, you're fine. It is. Potion of fire breath. Oh yeah.
30
At
feet
a
of
target
you.
within 30 feet of you. So who are you going after? You have the leader and 2 cultists, all within that range.
Are the 2 cultists in a line to where to hit both of them?
I think it just hits one person.
Okay.
I thought it was a cone.
No, it just says you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you.
I'll go after the cultist then, so I can take out another one.
Okay.
It says 4d6. And it's a DC 13. Dex.
He fails.
Cool, he takes 15 damage.
Yep, he dies.
So I just do it 3 cultists.
Yep. So
Does that intimidate any of them?
No.
I bite one's throat. I decapitate one with my claws, and then turn around and breathe fire on the other.
I mean, you don't know because it's not their turn yet anyway. So, Brincell attacks the one on Namira. So she runs up and attacks him. Hits! Thank God. 7 points of damage plus a sneak attack for 9 points of damage total. So she drops. She just runs up and stabs that one in the back, and he falls over. And then she flies off into the bathhouse. Freaking out. Orkin.
Okay. 2 attacks on the guy on me. Rapier, dagger, and if they succeed, I will do a goring.
There's no one on you now, just the leader, about 10 feet away. The ones on you all got killed by the bear.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll run up to her, stab her with the things, and if I succeed at those, then I'll do a hammering horns on.
All right, go for it.
So rapier. Oh, come on. 14.
That hits.
Okay. Let's see. Ah.
3 points of damage.
3 points damage. Roll a 1. The dagger. DC 7.
11. Yep, that misses. She dodges out
Okay.
of the way.
So I do the horn attack, the hammering. Hammering
Wait,
horns.
doesn't the hammering the hammering horns just happens if you've already. Can you do
If I
both?
if I hit,
If you hit, you can do that one as well.
it's
Or you have to
a
use-
bonus action.
Well, isn't your second attack a bonus action?
Or not? No, goring. Yeah, hammering.
Because your offhand attack is a bonus action as well.
Is that how it's treated?
Yep. Yeah, because you only have one main attack. So when you hit with your offhand, that was your bonus action.
Okay, all right, never
Yep,
mind. I'm
yep.
doing it wrong.
No, it's
Sorry.
fine. I didn't notice earlier, so wasn't paying attention.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
But
fine.
it didn't matter.
I don't think he did that earlier.
I think he did once.
Yeah,
I mean, he did do the hammering horns or whatever, but I think he had already. I don't think he did it on the same turn as an attack.
Oh, well, regardless,
you guys still
Namira,
there?
it is you.
Did I
So
lose
is there
internet?
still one on me?
I see. I hear you, Richard.
Is there still one on me?
The leader's there, but not on you.
I'll move over to the leader, tuck the thing back in, and pull my shield back up to where it's cover me, and say, "We should have just took the damn crown." And I attack him with my sword.
Okay.
I'm sure they think that too.
Roll a 19
That hits.
plus 5.
That definitely hits.
Four, 4 damage.
Okay.
That's it, because I ain't got nothing else right now.
All right. The cultists uses a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon, and then attacks you with both her daggers and the spiritual weapon. Or with her dagger twice. So 15 to hit,
Miss.
12 to hit,
Miss.
and 9 to hit.
Miss.
So like this spiritual weapon tries hitting you, and the daggers try hitting you, and you just like block all of it, dodge out of the way. No go. Gerwin.
I'll run up to her and murder her.
Okay, go for it.
Because bear don't play.
About
All right. 13 plus 4,
That
6
hits.
plus 4.
The
So
6
one's a
plus 4
10 and one's
misses.
a 17. Okay. So I'm going to say the bite was the 6 and the claw was the other one. So
That would be the way you've
2d6.
done your attacks in the past. The bite first
Yep.
and the claw. So.
So 2d6. And that's actually those attacks were plus 6.
The one still misses.
Yeah, I was just my head. I was doing the wrong calculation. This is plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so 9.
9. Alrighty.
I was about to do plus 6, and I was like, I got to stop myself, or else I'm going to do the wrong
Okay,
amount. So that's
she's still
5.
standing.
And then I just
Alrighty, go for it.
with a nice bear roar.
Oh wait, that's a dex save, not that.
Yeah, Dex 13.
She got 21. So,
Yep. So half of that would be 7.
alrighty.
7 damage.
Wait, you said 13?
It was a DC 13,
Oh yeah.
and then the damage was 14.
Oh yeah, so 7. Yep. Alrighty. You hear Bridcell splashing in the water inside. Inside the bathhouse. She's trying to get the blood off of her.
It's good for one person, and then flies off.
It's getting worse. Like she's basically just like traumatized by this bloody dungeon you've been in.
Great.
Borkin.
Let's see. He's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on her, so say the weak shall never take over the powerful, and you are weak. Ha! So, this wisdom save 12. Be mocked viciously.
Okay. Wisdom save. 16.
She makes it.
You're just having horrible luck on saving throws against people lately. Alright,
Yep.
so is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
It doesn't do half.
It's
Nope.
the cantrip. They usually don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it either does it or it doesn't do it.
It's kind of like
It's
she
rough.
does damage and then has disadvantage or nothing.
Yep.
Namira.
I go for my sword again. Roll to 18.
That
That's
hits.
5.
Oh,
6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
oh, she is not looking good. She is rough looking. All right, and it's her turn. So she.
Better not flee, because it will make the aggression of the bear
she
worse.
Tries to cast Inflict Wounds on you, 16 to hit. And then tries to get the spiritual weapon to hit you. 21 to hit. So that hits.
And the bear was just like, nah,
Yeah.
it didn't hit.
So you take 7 force damage. And then it's Gerwin's turn.
I gotta channel my bear aggression on somebody.
Just the bare
8 plus
necessity.
6 and 11 plus
They
6.
both hit. Tell me how you kill her. She had 1 hit
I'm
point.
still using the fire breath because it's gonna go away
Yeah.
after. So I go in for the bite on the neck, rip a big chunk out of her shoulder, and then I go across the other side of her neck with my claw, decapitating her, and then I burn her body with the fire breath while holding her as a bear form.
Alrighty, yeah.
Let her go.
She's just immolated.
And as soon as that's done, Gerwin just as he's like letting go, he turns back like he's standing as a bear, but then he becomes a human and drops her and says,
Alrighty.
"That's for messing with me," and rubs his belly.
Alrighty.
Oh no! He says, "I knew you were not on the up and up."
Alright, yeah, she's dead. And after a long, bloody, insanely difficult dungeon and then getting ambushed, you guys gain level 3.
Woo!
That was a lot to get.
Yeah.
For real.
Holy crap!
2 hit points.
So, should I make the bear form better?
How do you make it better, Dire Bear?
Barbarian.
And
Rage is a bonus action, and turn into a bear as a full action.
And that's
Guess
probably
what?
where we'll
Raging
end
bear.
tonight's stream, and we'll just level up, individually afterward and whatnot, because, I mean, unless you guys want to keep going, but it kind of seems like a good place to end the stream.
I do have to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep. But yeah, go ahead and get your 3rd level, your superpower boost, and then we'll see what horrible, nasty, brutal things this adventure has planned for you next time. But yeah, that was insane. That's a crazy hard dungeon that they shove you guys through.
Yeah.
I don't have strength 13, so I can't do barbarian. I didn't think about it before I did it.
But that's like, I mean, wow.
It was a lot.
Yeah. But you guys did it, so I mean, there you go.
So I would have died 13 times in that dungeon if I did not have wild shape.
Well, and if Namir wasn't using that temporary hit point thing, you would have died a couple times.
Yes.
And if people didn't constantly heal Borkin, he would have died a couple times.
All of my spell slots through that whole dungeon were used on cure wounds. I did not use one for anything besides it.
It was rough. That was definitely a rough and long 2nd level dungeon. That's this kind of a crazy adventure.
Now, I will say, and since it's Baldur's Gate, sort of, is there a way to purchase more of those potions?
The fire breath potions?
Yeah.
Probably expensive.
Yep.
They're 100 gold or something like that, I think.
The
Or maybe
alchemist
even
potions,
1,000.
I think are maybe, but we'd have to see. It would take downtime. The way I do magic item purchases is you have to actually do some research to try to find out if you can find any place that sells them, and then there's then you find out how much it costs and if they have something you need.
Oh, I know exactly how they work. Ergrim and his adventure on getting a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no Gnome Depot in Matt's Worlds.
Yep. No, I like to
Gnome
make it
Depot.
a little challenging. Now you can get what you want, but it just may take some interesting doing, and it may have consequences or lead to an entire side quest where you make a whole new nemesis of a necromancer that then follows you throughout the entire campaign and steals your wand of Orcus and then goes off to be a lich on his own.
Was oddly specific. I wonder where that came from, Matt.
Weird. I have no idea. But anyway, for anyone that's watching, I hope you enjoyed watching us get brutally beaten the hell out of, and
enjoyed watching a bear destroy.
and the ups and downs of Cam and his awakened sleepfulness.
He's like wide awake right now. That's
I
weird.
know.
He was like just asleep 15 minutes ago. He's like my children.
I just needed a power nap.
That's
what it was.
Nap.
Push through it.
He took a quick power nap when his character was dying, and then
And you should be all right.
that was close, actually. You got really close to dying on that one. I rolled 2 death saves first. That was the first 2
I
rolls.
have 50 something backups. It'd be fine.
And then I rolled 2 successful saves, and then it was coming down to that last wire. So, and Brincel sucks at medicine throws. She can't do them. She just sucks.
Really should start doing the medicine checks, but it's druids are really good at medicine.
But anyway, if anyone that's watching wants to follow us and see where this goes next, it should be interesting. They're possibly heading off to a tavern to confront some brother that has been a part of this whole nastiness.
After a long rest.
You can go down.
Yeah, we're going there, but not taking a long rest yet. We're just going to go straight there.
Straight there, yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, everyone that's watching, have a good night. Hopefully we'll play again within a week. If not, it might be 2 weeks. But usually we've been fairly regular with this one. And anyway, have a good night. Bye.
Buenos nachos.